Hey, welcome to our channel. I'm Geetanjali, your math coach, and today we are going to learn multiplication with series of 9 and series of 1. In this video, we will learn Vedic Math method of multiplication with series of 9 and series of 1. I'll explain you with the help of a few examples, and at the end of the video, there will be summary of whatever you have learned in this video. So get ready to experience the magic of Vedic maths. So we'll start with multiplication with series of 9. Series of 9 means only those numbers which consist of only 9s. For example, 9, 99, 999, 9999, 99,999 means those numbers will consist of only 9s. So for example, 45 times 9. So as I have taken very simple example, you must be thinking, oh, I can multiply by 9 using the table. Of course you can, but here I have taken the simple number just to explain you method. So here we have 45 and 9. Here 45 is multiplicand. This is multiplicand. This 45 is multiplicand. And this 9 is multiplier. So in multiplier there will be only 9s, no other digit other than 9. In multipliers there will be 9. There can be n number of 9. Whatever you want, you can take those many number of 9. That is fine. But only 9s can appear in multiplier. So what is the method all about? So first of all, we count number of 9s in multiplier. Like in this case, there is only one 9. So why do we count that? We count that so that we can add number of zeros after the multiplicand. So since we have only one number in multiplier, so we have added only one 0 after 45, which is our multiplicand. Now the next step will be from this 450 we will subtract original multiplicand, that is 45. So from 450 when you subtract 45 you get 405, which is answer for 45 times 9. You can check your calculation. It is 45 times 9 will give you 405. So this was very simple example. Let's take one more example. Suppose you increase number of 9s. For example, you have to multiply 724 by 99. Now this is a bit difficult than the previous one, but with our method it is not at all difficult. So what we have to do, in the first step in multiplier we will count how many number of 9s are there. So there are 2 9s. So what we will do, after the multiplicand we will add 2 zeros. So your new number is 72400. What will be next step? The next step will be you subtract original multiplicand from this number. So original multiplicand was 724. So when you subtract from 72400, you get 71676. And this is your product of 724 times 99. You can check with calculator or you can do it at your own. This is a correct answer. So how simple it is, you don't need to multiply. Rather you have found an answer by subtracting. Let's take one more example so you understand method clearly. Now the number is bigger. Number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and you have to multiply this with 9999, that is 9999. If you follow traditional method, it is a very tedious task, but with our method just 2 steps. So count number of 9s in multiplier. So there are 4 9s. So after multiplicand, how many zeros you will add? There will be 4 zeros. So your new number is 1 2 3 4 5 0 0 0 0. Now what is next step? You will subtract original multiplicand from this number, which is 1 2 3 4 5, and you get your answer. So product of 1 2 3 4 5 times 9999 is 1 2 3 4 3 7 6 5. You must have understood this method is so simple. Just in 2 steps you could do such a big calculation. So I hope you must have understood multiplication with series of 9. Now let's move to the next thing, that is multiplication with series of 1. Series of 1 means either you will need to multiply it by 11, 111, 1111 or so on. So in your multiplier, now you will have only ones, nothing other than that. Only ones will be there in multiplier. So here 23 is multiplicand and 11 is multiplier. So let's start our calculation. So what we do in this case, first count the number of ones in multiplier. So there are 2 ones in multiplier. So we will take 2 dots minus 1 dot. That is 1 dot. So number of ones in multiplier, we count them first, then subtract 1 from that. Whatever number you get, those many dots you take, and those many dots you insert both sides of the given number. So before 23 you will write 1 dot, and after 3 you will write 1 dot. Now your number is dot 2 3 dot, dot 2 3 dot, and the value of these dots is 0. So the first step is what? You count number of ones in your multiplier, then subtract 1 from that. You get whatever number you get, you add those many number of dots on both sides of the numbers. So you have added 1 dot on both sides of the given number. So this is our first step. Now the second step. From the rightmost corner, you start adding these numbers. And how many numbers you will add at a time? As many number of ones are there in your multiplier. This is your multiplier. This is your multiplier. So in your multiplier there are 2 ones. So at a time we add 2 number. We start from rightmost, and value of these dots is 0. So first we will do 3 plus 0 equals to 3. Now let's move towards left. So when you move towards left, the next 2 numbers are 2 plus 3. So when you do 2 plus 3, your result is 5. Then you move towards left. So you have moved towards left. Now the next 2 numbers are dot and 2. And we know the value of dot is 0. So sum of 0 plus 2 is 0. And this is your result. This is your result for 23 times 11. 23 times 11 is 253. I hope you must have understood the method. I will take a few more examples so that you understand this clearly. So we start from the rightmost dot. We take 2 numbers at a time. We add them, then move towards left. At a time again we take 2 numbers, add them, write the result, and then move towards left, add the left 2 digits and write the result. So number of digits which you will add will depend on the number of ones in your multiplier. In this case we have 2 ones in multiplier, so at a time we added 2 digits, and from rightmost we start and we add it once we reach to the leftmost dot. So this was 23 times 11. Let's take one more example. So 79 times 11 you have to do. So first step, you can count number of ones in your multiplier. There are 2 ones. So you take 2 dots minus 1. 2 dots minus 1 dot. So you have got 1 dot. So you put this 1 dot on left and right side of the number. So your number is now dot 79 dot. So this is your first step. Now the second step, what you will do, you start adding numbers from rightmost corner, which is a dot. So value of dot you will consider as 0. So you will add first 2 numbers and the sum is coming 9. So sum of 9 and dot is 9. Dot is 0, so it is 9. Let's move to the next 2 numbers. It is 7 plus 9. 7 plus 9 is 16, but here you will write only 1 digit, that is unit place digit, and tens place digit will become your carry. Tens place digit will become your carry for the next sum. So for the next, we move towards the left and we have reached to the leftmost corner. So this is our last addition. So we will add 7 plus 1 carry, that is equals to 8. So your answer is 869. So 79 times 11 is equals to 869. I hope you must have understood method. What you have to do, you have to count number of ones in your multiplier, and -1 dots you will put on both sides of the given multiplicand, and then start adding from rightmost corner. At a time you will take those many digits, as many number of digits in your multiplier present. Let's take one more example. Next is 395 times 11. So how many digits are there in multiplier? There are 2 digits. So how many dots you will add on both sides? Only 1 dot. So now your number is dot 395 dot. Value of dot is 0. How many numbers you start adding from rightmost? 2, because there are 2 ones in your multiplier. Here you have 2 ones in your multiplier. So start adding from the rightmost corner. 5 plus dot, which is 0. So 5 plus 0 is 5. 9 plus 5 is 14. But you will write only 4 here, 1 carry. So 3 plus 9 is the next addition. 3 plus 9 is 12 plus 1, 13. You write the 3 here and carry 1. So this is 3 plus 0 plus 1, which gives you 4. So your answer is 4345. So 395 times 11 is 4345. Let's take one more example. Here I have explained you with the help of 11 so that you understand method properly. Now let's take some bigger number. You have to multiply 468 by 111. So first 468 times 111. How many digits are there in your multiplier? There are 3 digits. So how many dots? 1, 2, 3 minus 1 equals to 2 dots. So you will place 2 dots on right side of the number and 2 dots on the left side of the number. So now your number is dot dot 468 dot dot. I'll rub this. So first step is completed. You have placed dot on both sides of the number. Now the next step is of addition. Now how many digits you will add at a time? Since there are 3 ones in your multiplier, so you will start adding 3 digits, and every time you will move towards left and add 3 digits at a time. So we will start adding 8 plus 0 will give you 8. Now let's move towards left. We will leave this rightmost digit, and 6 plus 8 will give you 14. So we have written 4 here and 1 carry. So now let's move towards left once again. Now we have to add 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 1. So 10 plus 8, 18 plus 1, 19. So we will write 9 here and 1 carry. For the next step, now we will add 4 plus 6 plus 1 carry plus 0, which is a dot. So you got 11. So you have written 1 and 1 carry over here. And now you will add 4 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1 carry. That will give you 5. So your product is 51948. This is your answer. So how simple it is to multiply by series of 1. I think you must have understood the method. Here is summary of whatever I have explained here. So first, the summary of general rules for multiplication with nines, series of nines. You can pause your video and go through the steps once again, so that if any doubt is there, you can clear it over here. I have written every step very clearly, how you will do the multiplication with series of 9, and then the general rules for multiplication with series of ones. You can go through these steps once again, and if you find any difficulty, you can always drop me messages. Here it is important to go through this note. The number of dots to be placed on each side of multiplicand is 1 less than the number of ones in the multiplier, and the number of digits in the group taken for addition is always equals to the number of ones in the multiplier. So please go through the rules once again. You can pause the video and go through the rules once again. And now this is the end of the video. So if you have any queries or ideas that you would like us to present, please leave the comment below. Check out also our other videos. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like it, please don't forget to subscribe.